In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back, my friend. Happy wherever you are, happy whatever day you're watching this. I hope that you are having an amazing Advent season. Like, I can't believe it's already December. This is episode 15, which means we've been doing this almost 4 months. And that's crazy to think about because I feel like I've just gotten started. And that's an exciting feeling. So today I want to talk about, well, let me back up. I'm in my favorite place again. I love coming out here, man. Thank you for tuning in and watching the videos because it pushes me to keep going, which pushes me to come out here, which restores my soul. So thank you very much for your role and your part in helping me be a more harmonized human being. I freaking love it out here. But today I want to talk about the one thing that I think most people are doing, but it's on autopilot. And if we were more intentional with how we integrated this part of our soul care, I think it would really make people's lives better. And what I want to talk about is music. I've really been thinking about this topic this week because, man, music is, because of the way the world is now, music is so integrated into our everyday lives. It's everywhere all the time. It's at our fingertips. We don't have to go to the concert hall. We don't have to pay for the tickets. We can just log into a device and blam, there's music. And I think because it's become so integrated that we don't think about its impact. We're not paying attention to what it's doing to our internal world, for better or worse. And I think if we would pay more attention to the effect of music, we would better improve our everyday life. And here's how I know music has an impact on you and me. If I were to tell you, let's say you're a gym goer, you like to lift the heavy weights, let's go. And if I were to tell you that your gym was going to change their music policy and now they're going to play nothing but elevator jazz in your gym, you would either A, drop your subscription, B, go out and buy better headphones to drown that nonsense out, or C, just give up altogether on the whole enterprise. Because there's nothing about that music that invigorates. There's nothing about that music that makes you go, yes, I want to do hard things right now. Music impacts us. It has an impact in our being. And I think for so many of us, we just turn it on and whoosh, off we go into music land. And we do the things and it plays in the background. Now I watch this in my students all the time and they've just got the music playing and they're paying zero attention to what that music is doing to them internally. But if that's true, if music is such an impactful part of our world, what do we do with that? How do we fix that? How do we integrate that in such a way that we climb higher up the mountain that we are trying to climb? And I want to talk about that in just 1 second, but before I do that, I want to show you all of the cool things that I have seen today. So one of the things I love about making these videos is like, I just want to show you the cool stuff. Some really, really beautiful things going on in this space right now. And I want to share that with you. I want you to see that because I know that beauty and the engagement that we have with beauty drives us closer and closer to goodness, whatever that looks like in our lives. So let's pause for a second and look at some cool things. So here's what I think we ought to do with music. Because it's clear, like, music impacts how we do, how we think, how we feel. And if that's true, then I think we should become much better curators of the music we allow into our person, into our being. You know, and there's different types of music for different moments, right? So I'm not saying that everything's got to be Bach and Beethoven all the time, as nice as that might be. I think we need to curate. Like any museum that you go into, there are areas and floors and sections where certain types of art, certain types of things are on display. The same should be true for music. You know, if your soul is a house, then there should be different rooms for the different kinds of music that you need in different moments of your day. Right? Like when I go to the gym, I'm not listening to some soft, I ran out of words. Coffee house jazz. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. I'm not looking for that kind of music when I want to go into the gym and pulverize my being with some heavyweights. No, when I'm in the gym, I've got NF, Tom McDonald, Lecrae, who else am I rocking these days? Peyton Parrish. Like, those are the kinds of, oh, Holy Name, great band. That's the type of music that I want to be listening to. I need something that's going to fuel the effort that I'm putting in. But that said, when I sit down to work on a piece of art, when I'm writing an icon, I'm not listening to that same type of music. I'm listening to stuff that nourishes my spirituality, whether it's Gregorian chant or Bach, or you know, recently I've been listening to Wagner's Ring Cycle. Man, like Lewis talks about that as being a nourishment for his soul. And that kind of music, it settles me and allows me to think on the level that I want to think on when I'm creating that type of work. And I think a lot of times what happens is people just put the music on autopilot, or worse, they pick a type of music that validates where they are spiritually or emotionally, but it actually allows them to sink further into negative space rather than elevate them out of it. And I'm as guilty of this as everybody else. I have listened to some music that made me feel worse because I wanted to feel worse, and that's a bad idea. I needed to get into some music that would help me elevate out of my negativity. And like it or not, there's some crap music out there. Most of the mainstream stuff in every genre is crap right now. You know, the people that I admire and respect the most in music are guys like Josh Garrels, Andrew Peterson, For King and Country. I like NS music. It speaks to a lot of the mental health struggles that a lot of us deal with. But recently, a lot of his newer music has an edge of hope to it. And I love that. I need that kind of music on some of my days. So that's what I want to encourage you to do, is become more intentional, more aware, more attentive to the music that you're allowing to shape your soul care. What are you listening to? And is it pushing you further down into negativity, or is it elevating you up into a better, healthier state of being? Do that. Think about that. Before you just push play or shuffle or whatever, think about what's in this playlist. Should I have a playlist? And if I do, what needs to be in there? What's the music, maybe not that I want, but what's the music that I need right now? There's a Batman joke to be made right there. Do that. Curate your music so that it nourishes your soul and it doesn't push you down into the dumps. That's all I have for you today. I hope you have a fan-frickin-tastic rest of your day. And until next time, there's an ant biting me. Ow. Until next time, keep climbing.